All right, good morning, and thank you for joining us on the midweek edition of TVC Breakfast. I'm Veronica Dan Ikboy. This morning, I'm being joined by Ibrahim Shita. Shita, it's good to have you back.
It's good to see you, Veronica. How have you been?
Looking refreshed.
You think so?
No, I see so.
You see so? Well, I hope I'm refreshed. I hope. Maybe in the mind. What do they say in Latin? Sana indi corpore sano, or sana indi corpore, something like that. Like a healthy body in a healthy mind. A healthy mind in a healthy body. Why am I changing everything? So you see that I'm not refreshed yet.
And by the way, a belated happy birthday to you. Yesterday was his birthday, so you can bombard him with your messages as well as and your account details. So maybe you send it to them later after the show.
Definitely.
Yeah, fine. That's not the issue right now. Anyway, we have a number of issues we'll be looking at this morning. The incident in Kaduna is a prominent issue that is still a major talking point on various platforms, be it the newspapers and on social media. And we're also looking at COP28, what is happening there, the take-homes so far, as well as the number of delegates Nigeria to COP. But then we'll begin with this story that the House of Representatives Committee on Public Petitions has passed a motion of warrant of arrest on the CEO, NNPCL, Mele Kyari, CBN Governor, Yemi Cardoso, and the Accountant General of the Federation, Toyin Madein, and others for failing to honor its several invitations. National Assembly correspondent Joke Adisa has details.
An executive summary.
Before the committee is a petition by Fidelis Uzowannem of ABZ Integrated Limited over the 2021 report of the Nigeria Extractive Industry Transparency Initiative, NEITI. The petition describes the NEITI report as a consolidation of alleged fraud that has been going on in the oil and gas sector. It believes the proposed 2024 budget of 27.5 trillion naira can be confidently funded from the recoverable amounts identified in the report.
Petitioner.
To get to the bottom of the matter, the committee invited heads of government agencies it believes are crucial to unraveling the truth in the matter. But at Tuesday's sitting, the affected individuals and organizations again failed to cause their appearance after many invitations, and the committee wielded the big stick.
Those who are supposed to be issued the warrant of arrest. We have Balawunti of NAPIMS. We have the GMD CEO NNPCL, the Governor of Central Bank, the Accountant General of the Federation, the MD Ethiope Instant E&P Company Limited.
Also affected by the warrant of arrest are Total Exploration Producing Nigeria Limited and Nigeria Egypt Company. Meanwhile, the House Committee on Navy has assured Nigerians it will prioritize national interest as it begins its oversight function. Its chairman, Yusuf Gagdi, made this known at the inaugural meeting of the committee.
We are here to add value to that institution as representative of the Nigerian people and to discharge equally our oversight functions of trying to scrutinize the activities of that agency for the purpose of national development.
Elsewhere, the Committee on Hydrological Services and IPADEC has promised to work in synergy with relevant agencies to improve power generation in Nigeria.
We shall interface with the agencies under Hydrological Services and the IPADEC Committee for further deliberation and the way forward.
The Committee on FEMA also met with the management of the agency as it underscores the importance of good roads. The Speaker, Abbas Tajuddin, will have to sign the warrant of arrest for the Inspector General of Police to act accordingly. Joke Adisa, TVC News, Abuja.
All right, quickly, what a warrant of arrest is. It's a document issued by a judge or magistrate that authorizes the police to take someone accused of crime into custody. And like our correspondent said, that the Speaker of the House of Reps has to sign the document, and then the police can act accordingly. And I remember that these persons were at COP28. I do not know if they returned with the president, because the president has returned. And so we would wait to see what happened in the coming days, if the police will act on this, because I am certain that the speaker would perhaps append his signature to this document to issue the arrest, because they have been calling these people to come and answer questions. Nobody is above the law. The rule of law is paramount in our country and in a democracy. So if you have been asked to come answer questions, I believe it behoves on you that because the responsibility or the role you play, it's about Nigerians and not your personal interest, you should come answer those questions, and whatever the issues are, it should be cleared.
That's right. I know that this held sway during the past administration, the Buhari administration, where you have ministers, you have some head of aides of agencies who were summoned to the House of Assembly and National Assembly and did not honor the invitation. It's very important that those who are in the National Assembly are representing the people, the representatives of the people of different, localities who are there represented by the people that are elected there to ask questions, to ensure that whatever laws or whatever actions that have been taken that will impact directly or indirectly on Nigerians are, resolved in earnest, so that when they are invited, they are supposed to show up. They are supposed to be accountable to the people. They are supposed to, ensure that whatever information that they are giving out is helping the people, make a headway towards, the success of this country. And, the issue of alleged fraud in oil and gas sector, recoverable funds, what they said, according to Fidelis Uzowonem, said that it can help fund the 2024 budget. And, we've got a budget of, over 25 trillion naira or thereabout. And, he said that he actually raised a petition which was anchored on the Nigeria Extractive Industries Transparency Initiative, that is the NATI report 2021, where he said the report was a summary of the transactions in oil and gas industry for 2021, which NATI could challenge. So he raised the issue that said it dates back to 2016 because they've been following, and then they put up a petition to the committee to examine what has happened. So the 27.5 trillion naira of the 2024 budget can be funded confidently, according to him, with all of the monies that went down. So what are these monies? He said in 2021, NATO reported that Total Exploration and Production Nigeria Limited was paid $168 million, but examination of submission by the company shows that it received $292 million. So in other words, according to him, he said $124 million was laundered, allegedly laundered by the NNPCL through Total, because monies that have been officially paid to Total could not have been concealed if they were not meant for fraudulent, purposes. So all of these are allegations. So they've done their own investigations, and it's very important that those who are invited to, give account of all of these, they should ensure that they give the right figures, they give the right information, the right, the right result. The right information for us to arrive at a very, credible result. Okay, this is what exactly has transpired, because Nigerians want to know. We need to know. We are, complaining about issues going on in this country. So if the CBN Governor is invited, if or the other heads of agencies are also invited, they should honor this invitation. You said you're not sure whether they're back to the country. If they're back to the country, the moment they are getting, they're landing, their airplane is landing, maybe the police will be there to arrest them.
That will be based on if the Speaker of the House of Reps has, appended his signature to that document, and then the police can now act accordingly. But you have reeled out a number of issues that need to be cleared.
That's right.
This is why a majority of Nigerians are actually leaving the country, because they feel that there are no consequences for actions and people are not being held accountable, and then perhaps people are not even making themselves seemingly responsible because of the role they played or clearing the air concerning certain issues. This is how a system these are the issues that do not allow systems to work. Right. And we need to begin to address them. So if the National Assembly wants to take a step to say, come and just respond to questions we are asking you, what happened to these monies? What transpired between this transaction between your organization and where are those monies? What is the situation of things? I mean, it shouldn't be an issue. You are there representing Nigerians. You are there on behalf of Nigeria. Not every Nigerian can occupy that position. And so you are there, and it behoves you to do certain things.
That's right.
You have a responsibility to answer questions. That when you were taking up this position, you did not say that you would not be available to answer questions. It's believed that you'll be ready to answer questions that has to do with that ministry. I mean, for the person of Mele Kyari, he has been, I mean, this is his second coming now because the president just appointed him again. So he should be able to answer questions with regards to
very, very key.
to these issues that are being questioned by the House of Reps. It's important we get to the root of this matter. You are not being accused. It's just, you are just being called to answer questions. So it shouldn't be a difficult thing. You know, these are the concerns that a majority of Nigerians have raised, how persons feel that they cannot be called to question, or there are no consequences for actions. Right. We are not holding people to account.
That's right.
It's important we begin to do these things so that our democracy can thrive and Nigerians can repose confidence on government.
Yeah.
These are the issues.
That's right.
These are the critical issues.
You know, the oil and gas industry is a sector of the Nigerian economy that, you know,
it's
lot
critical.
of corruption have really been, you know, alleged to have been, you know, going on.
Taking place, yes.
And all of that. So if we are trying to fund the 27.5 trillion naira budget, which the government said we don't have enough, although the economy is actually waking up, the investors' confidence, definitely, the investors' confidence, you know, is being revived, you know, little by little with all of the policies the president is, you know, initiating, and they need to see that transparency is, you know, is what we're experiencing. The administration is saying out of the 8-point agenda, they talked about, you know, fighting corruption and the essence, the concept of the rule of law, which it prevails over everyone, both the ruler and the ruled, and all the decisions.
No one is above the law.
Absolutely. So it is very, very important that, you know, we stick to the issues, we stick to the matter by answering, you know,
these questions.
The call of, you know.
I just hope that, one, the Speaker of the House of Rep will append his signature.
That's right.
And the police will do the needful because they have the capability.
That's right.
To, you know, carry out the arrest once the Speaker has appended his signature and the right things are done and this person's answered these questions.
That's right.
It is not an accusation. It is just for you to come answer questions and clear the air.